Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mao. Today we're doing something pretty fun and a little bit different. I'm gonna show you how I plan to cable mod my OP1 8K mouse. Yep, we're going a bit DIY on this one. So the OP1 8K is already a beast. Super responsive, perfect for fast-paced games, and really solid all around. But if you're like me and you care about every tiny bit of performance and comfort, then you already probably noticed the cable is kinda bulky. It's braided and thick, which makes it more durable, sure, but that also makes it a bit stiff. And when you're flicking your mouse around for quick shots or smooth tracking, it kinda gets in the way. So here's the plan. I'm gonna undress the cable. What that means is I'm stripping off the outer braided layer to expose the inner wiring. Don't worry, it's still insulated and safe. But doing this makes the cable way lighter, way softer, and gives it the paracord-like feel. It almost feels wireless once you do this mod, and it makes a big difference in comfort and control, especially if you're using a bungee. I'll walk you through the whole process, from how the cable looks before and after, what tools I'll use, and how to safely strip it without damaging anything. I'll also show you how it affects gameplay and general movement when the mod is done, just so you can really see the difference. One thing to keep in mind, doing this mod will likely void your warranty, so don't do it unless you're 100% sure and comfortable with it. I'm doing it because I love this kind of stuff and I want my gear to be exactly how I like it. Alright, let's get into it. If you enjoy these types of custom tweaks or want to see more DIY upgrades, don't forget to like, sub, and drop a comment. If you've done a mod like this before, let's make this mouse feel truly high-end. So I use a cutter and a small scissor for cutting the fabric of the mouse. So here you unscrew the bottom part of the mouse by unscrewing the screws beneath, which there are like two only. Once you're done, you can break apart the bottom and the upper part. You can separate them, easily separated, no force needed. Then you remove the cable carefully, make sure not to pull it because it's delicate and it can easily break if you pull it hard. So you remove the 5-pin cable on the side of the board that connects to the cable. There. So for now, let's put aside the mouse and focus on the cable itself. So as you can see, it's just a thin layer with the exposed strip on the cable. So what we're doing is removing the fabric itself. So the trick I use here is basically just hook the fabric up, like not slicing deep within the fabric itself, because you might hurt the delicate parts inside the cable, which can easily be cut, or like you can just cut through it easily. That's how gullible that cable is. Sorry if this part you can see how I'm hooking. I seem to have like made it not possible for you guys to see. So let's just speed this up, I guess, because it's just me removing the cable. So the trick here is just hook it, hook it up. Like you can start like anywhere you want as well. Just remove the fabric and then you can just easily rip it apart because it's just a fabric. All you need to do is just be careful of not cutting what's inside the cable, which is really hard to get back to. So it's on your own face, like to remove this. So here I just finished, and then you can just reassemble the whole thing again. That's just how easy it is. Put the 5 pin back to the board of the mouse. Then carefully place it. Make sure that it doesn't move. It's not gonna fall off after you're using the mice. Once all of that are done, you can just screw back in the screws on the bottom part, which is just the 2 screws. Okay, so my thoughts of this is how it really affected the consistency of how the cable moves. It really is much more different now. And when I was playing with it, it felt kind of like there's no more wire actually. So it's just more on preference than on actual technique of like if it actually works for you or not. It will be like placebo for others. Like it's not gonna be a huge impact. It's just a mod, so it might feel a little bit different for everyone, or maybe not. So that's all. Thank you for watching.